Now we are going to learn about another topic, that's paper, article, workshop, seminar, conference, and symposium. Their differences, advantages, and disadvantages, and importance. So, paper, article, workshop, seminar, conference, and symposium are different forms of academic communication that are commonly used by researchers, scholars, and experts to share their findings. Different forms of academic communication that are commonly used by researchers, scholars, and experts to share their findings, research, and ideas with their peers and the broader academic community. Each of these forms of communication has its own advantages, disadvantages, and unique features. In this essay, we will discuss the differences between different forms of academic communication, their advantages and disadvantages, and their importance in academic and day-to-day life. A paper is a written academic document that presents original research, analysis, or findings on a particular topic. Papers are typically published in academic journals and are subject to peer review by experts in the field. Papers are generally written by individual researchers or small teams and are intended to be concise and focused. The primary advantage of papers is that they allow for detailed and rigorous analysis of specific research questions, and their peer-reviewed status leads credibility to the research presented. However, papers may be less accessible to non-experts or the general public, and they may take a long time to be published due to the peer-reviewed process. Article. An article is a written piece that provides a broad overview of the topic or issue, often with the goal of synthesizing existing research or ideas. Articles is a written piece that provides a broader overview of a topic or issue, often with the goal of synthesizing existing research or ideas. Articles are typically published in magazines, newspapers, or online platforms and may not be subject to the same level of peer review as papers. Articles are generally written for a wider audience and may be more accessible to non-experts or the general public. The primary advantage of articles is that they allow for broader dissemination of ideas and research to a wider audience. However, articles may not always be as rigorous or in-depth as papers and may not have the same level of credibility. Then, workshops. A workshop is a more interactive form of academic communication that involves a small group of experts or researchers working together to explore a particular topic or issue. Workshops may involve group discussions, presentations, or hands-on activities and are often designed to generate new ideas or research questions. The primary advantage of workshops is that they allow for more collaborative and interactive exploration of topics, which can lead to new insights and research questions. However, workshops may be more time consuming and may not always lead to tangible outputs of publications. Seminar. A seminar is a formal academic event that typically involves a presentation or lecture by an expert or a researcher on a specific topic, followed by a discussion of question and answer session. Seminars are often held in academic settings such as universities or research institutions and are open to a broader audience. The primary advantage of seminars is that they allow for the dissemination of research and ideas to a wider audience and provide an opportunity for discussion and feedback. However, seminars may be less interactive than workshops and may not always lead to collaborative research or new insights. Conferences. A conference is a large academic event that typically involves multiple presentations or lectures by experts or researchers on a variety of topics, often recognized around a theme of discipline. Conferences may involve workshops, seminars, or poster sessions and are often held over several days. The primary advantage of conferences is that they allow for the dissemination of research and ideas to a wide audience and provide opportunities for networking and collaboration. However, conference can be expensive and time consuming to attend, and the sheer volume of information presented can be overwhelming. Symposium. A symposium is a more focused academic event that typically involves a series of presentations or lectures on a specific topic or issue. Symposium may be organized by a single institution or a group of experts and are often designed to bring together researchers or practitioners working on a specific issue. The primary advantage of symposium is that they allow in-depth exploration and discussion of specific topics, which can lead to new insights and collaborations. However, now we are going to learn the advantages and disadvantages of research ethics. Protects participants. Research ethics ensures that the participants involved in the research are not harmed physically, psychologically, or emotionally. It ensures that participants give informed consent and are aware of the risks involved in the research. This protection ensures the safety and well-being of participants, ensures data accuracy. Research ethics also ensures that the data collected during research is accurate and reliable. This is important for the research findings to be valid and credible. Research ethics ensure that data is collected in an objective and unbiased manner. Builds trust. Research ethics helps to build trust between researchers and participants. Participants are more likely to participate in research if they trust that the research is conducted ethically and with their best interests in mind. Building trust is important in establishing a positive reputation of research institutions and researchers. Then promotes transparency. Research ethics promotes transparency in the research process. It ensures that research is conducted in an open and accountable manner. This transparency helps to build credibility and trust in the research findings. Disadvantages of research ethics. It's time consuming, costly, and cost of obtaining ethical approval can limit the amount of research that can be conducted. Then some research institutions may need to hire ethics report experts to review research proposals. Next, limitations on research. Research ethics can also limit the type of result that can be conducted. For example, certain type of research may be deemed too risky or unethical to conduct. It can limit the scope of research and may prevent researchers from exploring certain topics. Inconsistent standards. Research ethics may vary across institutions and countries, leading to inconsistent standards. This can make it difficult for researchers to navigate the ethical approval process. Importance of research ethics. Research ethics is important because it ensures that the research is conducted in an ethical and responsible manner. It protects the rights and well-being of participants and ensures that the research findings are accurate and reliable. Research ethics also helps to build trust between researchers and participants, as well as between researchers and the general public. Research ethics are important in various fields like medicine, psychology, and social science, and where experiments are conducted on humans or animals. These ethical principles also help in maintaining trust between the researcher and participants in the long run. People are more likely to volunteer as research participants if they trust that the research is conducted ethically and that their well-being is a priority. Research ethics also ensures that the findings of the research are reliable and valid, leading to the development of better policies and interventions that benefit society as a whole. Next, symposium. A symposium is a gathering of experts, scholars, and professionals who come together to share their knowledge and insights on a specific topic. It is a platform for in-depth discussions and debates on important issues related to the field of study. The term symposium is derived from the Greek word symposium, which means drinking together. It was originally a social event where people gathered to eat, drink, and discuss philosophy, politics, and other topics of interest. Advantages of a symposium. Information exchange. One of the biggest advantages of a symposium is that it provides a platform for experts in a field to exchange information and knowledge. It enables participants to share their research findings and ideas, which can lead to new insights and discoveries. Next, networking. A symposium is an excellent opportunity for professionals to network with other in the field. Opportunity for professionals to network with others in their field. It provides a platform for participants to meet new people, make connections, and build relationships. Professional development. Attending a symposium can be a valuable experience for professionals who are looking to develop their skills and knowledge. It provides an opportunity to learn from experts in the field, attend workshops and presentations, and participate in discussions and debates. Collaboration. A symposium can also provide a platform for collaboration between professionals in a field. It enables participants to work together in projects, research, and other initiatives which can lead to new discoveries and innovations. A symposium can also provide a platform for collaboration between professionals in a field. It enables participants to work together on projects, research, and other initiatives which can lead to new discoveries and innovations. Next, disadvantages of a symposium. Cost. Attending a symposium can be expensive, especially for those who are not sponsored by their organization or university. Travel, accommodation, and registration fees can add up quickly. Time. A symposium can be a time-consuming event, especially if it involves several days of presentations, workshops, and discussions. This can be a challenge for professionals who have their commitments. Information overload. A symposium can be overwhelming, with a lot of information and knowledge being shared over a short period. Participants may find it difficult to absorb all the information and make sense of it. Limited audience. A symposium is typically attended by a limited audience of experts, scholars, and professionals in a field. This can limit the reach and impact of the information and the knowledge shared at the event. Importance of a symposium. Advancement of knowledge. A symposium is an important platform for the advancement of knowledge in a field. It provides an opportunity for experts to share their research findings and ideas, which can lead to new insights and discoveries. Networking. A symposium is also an important opportunity for professionals to network with others in their field. It provides a platform for participants to meet new people, make connections, and build relationships. Next, professional development. Attending a symposium can be a valuable experience for professional development. Professionals who are looking to develop their skills and knowledge. It provides an opportunity to learn from experts in the field, attend workshops and presentations, and participate in the discussions and debates. Collaboration. A symposium can also provide a platform for collaboration between professionals in a field. It enables participants to work together on projects, research, and other initiatives which can lead to new discoveries and innovations. In conclusion, a symposium is an important platform for the exchange of information, knowledge, and ideas in a field. While it has its advantages and disadvantages, it remains an important forum for professionals to network, learn, and collaborate in their respective fields. Next, thesis writing. Thesis writing is a significant aspect of higher education that requires a student to conduct in-depth research in a particular topic and represent their findings in a structured format. A thesis is a document that showcases a student's research, analysis, and writing abilities in a particular field. It is usually submitted at the end of a master's or doctoral program as a requirement for graduation. Next, characteristics of thesis writing. Research-based. Thesis writing requires extensive research on a specific topic to gather relevant information and support the arguments presented. Originality. A thesis should reflect the original thinking of the student based on their own research and analysis. Systematic approach. Thesis writing follows a structured approach with a clear and concise methodology, literature review, data analysis, and conclusion. Academic writing style. Thesis writing requires formal academic writing style, including correct grammar, proper citation, and referencing. Format of a thesis writing. The format of thesis writing may vary slightly depending on the academic institution and field of study. However, there are some standard guidelines that are generally followed, like title page. It includes the title of the thesis, name of the student, name of the supervisor, name of the academic institution, and the date of submission. Then abstract, a brief summary of the thesis including the objectives, methodology, and findings. Table of contents, a list of the chapters and sections of the thesis. Next, introduction and an overview of the topic, research questions, and objectives of the study. Then literature review, a critical analysis of the relevant literature on the topic. Next, methodology, a description of the research design, data collection methods, and data analysis techniques used in the study. Then results, presentation and analysis of the data collected. Then discussion, interpretation of the results, and a discussion of the findings in relation to the research questions and objectives. Then there will be a conclusion, a summary of the findings, implications, and recommendations for future research. References, a list of all the sources cited in the thesis. Develops research skills, advantages of thesis writing. Develops research skills. Thesis writing helps students develop critical thinking and research skills. Enhances writing skills. Thesis writing enhances students' writing skills by providing them with the opportunity to write at length and in depth. Contributes to academic knowledge. A well-researched and well-written thesis contributes to academic knowledge by presenting new insights and perspectives on a particular topic. Preparation for future academic careers. Thesis writing is an essential preparation for students who wish to pursue an academic career in the future. Disadvantages of thesis writing. Time-consuming. Thesis writing is a time-consuming process that requires months or even years of research and writing. Successful. The pressure of completing a thesis can be overwhelming and it can cause stress and anxiety for a student. Limited audience. The thesis is usually read only by the student supervisor, committee members, and examiners, which limits its audience. Limited scope. A thesis usually focuses on a specific topic, which limits its scope to the broader field of study. Importance of thesis writing. Thesis writing is an essential part of a higher education that plays a crucial role in developing research, analysis, and writing skills. It is also a valuable contribution to academic knowledge and a stepping stone to an academic career. Additionally, the research conducted in a thesis can have practical applications in the real world, providing solutions to real-world problems and contributing to the development of society. In conclusion, thesis writing is an integral part of higher education that requires a systematic approach, original thinking, and expensive research. It offers many advantages, including the development of research and writing skills, academic contribution, and a preparation for future careers. Reading comprehension. Reading comprehension is an essential skill that enables individuals to understand and gain information from written texts. It involves the ability to read and comprehend the meaning of a written passage, and it is a critical skill required for academic and professional success. Here are some tips and tricks to improve your reading comprehension. Active reading. Reading actively involves engaging with the text by asking questions, taking notes, and summarizing main ideas. This technique helps to keep your mind focused and retain information better. Skimming and scanning. Skimming involves quickly reading through the passage to get an overall idea of the content, while scanning is searching for specific information by looking for keywords and phrases. Previewing. Before reading a text, preview it by scanning the headlines, subheadings, and bolded words to get a general idea of what the text is about. Vocabulary building. Improving your vocabulary will help you understand more complex texts. Learn new words and their meanings and use them in your everyday conversations. Take breaks. Take short breaks between reading sessions to allow your mind to process the information. Next, practice. The more you read, the better your comprehension skills will become, and read regularly to improve your reading speed and comprehension. Pay attention to context. Pay attention to the context of text to help you understand the meaning of unfamiliar words. Summarize. After reading a passage, summarize the main ideas and information to check your understanding. Practice with different types of texts. Practice with different types of texts. Practice reading different types of texts, including academic, scientific, and literary texts, to develop your comprehension skills across different genres. Stay focused. Avoid distractions when reading. Find a quiet place and eliminate any distractions such as TV or mobile phones. Improving your reading and your reading comprehension skills takes practice and persistence. By using these tips and tricks, you can improve your comprehension skills and become a more effective reader in all areas of your life. Comprehension. Reading comprehension. Reading comprehension is an essential skill that enables individuals to understand and retain information from written texts. It It involves the ability to read and comprehend the meaning of a written passage, and it is a critical skill required for academic and professional success. There are several strategies that can be used to improve reading comprehension. One strategy is active reading, which involves engaging with the text by asking questions, taking notes, and summarizing main ideas. This technique helps to keep your mind focused and retain information better. Additionally, skimming and scanning are effective strategies for gathering information quickly. Skimming involves quickly reading through a passage to get an overall idea of the content, while scanning is searching for specific information by looking for keywords and phrases. Previewing is also a useful strategy for improving comprehension before reading a text. Preview it by scanning the reviews, headings, subheadings, and bolded words to get a general idea of what the text is about. This can help you understand the purpose and main ideas of the text before diving into the details. Vocabulary building is another essential component of improving comprehension. Improving your vocabulary will help you understand more complex texts, learn new words and their meanings, and use them in your everyday conversations. This will not only help improve your comprehension skills, but it will also help to communicate more effectively in various situations. It is essential to take breaks between reading sessions to allow your mind to process the information. Practicing vocabulary and regularly practicing is also critical to improving comprehension skills. The more you read, the better your comprehension skills become. Reading different types of text, including academic, scientific, and literary texts, can also help develop your comprehension skills across different genres. In addition, it is crucial to pay attention to the context of the text to help you understand the meaning of unfamiliar words. Summarizing the main ideas and information after reading a passage can also be helpful in checking your understanding. Finally, staying focused and avoiding distractions when reading is essential. Finding a quiet space and eliminating any distractions such as TV or mobile phone can help maintain focus. In conclusion, improving reading comprehension skills takes practice and persistence. By using these strategies, individuals can improve their comprehension skills and become more effective readers in all areas of their life. Improving reading comprehension skills is an essential aspect of academic and professional success, and it is a skill that can benefit individuals in their personal lives as well as in their professional life. Next, communication. Communication is the process of exchanging information or ideas between two or more people. Effective communication is essential for successful teaching and learning. In the classroom, communication can take many forms and can include different types of people, including teachers, students, and parents. This essay will discuss the nature, characteristics, types, barriers, and effective classroom communication in detail. So, nature of communication. Communication is a complex process that involves encoding, transmitting, and decoding messages. It is a two-way process where the sender and the receiver of the message interact with each other. Communication can take many forms, including verbal, non-verbal, written, and visual. It is an essential part of human interaction and is necessary for the development of social relationships. Next, characteristics of communication. Effective communication has several characteristics, First is it is a continuous process that involves both sending and receiving messages. Second, it is a two-way process that requires the sender and the receiver to interact with each other. Third, it is a dynamic process that is influenced by many factors, including the environment, the sender's and receiver's characteristics, and the message itself. Fourth, it is a goal-oriented process that aims to achieve a specific outcome, such as understanding or persuasion. Finally, effective communication is clear, concise, and relevant. Types of communication. Communication can be classified into several types, including verbal, non-verbal, written, and visual. Verbal communication involves the use of words and is the most common form of communication. It can take many forms, including face-to-face conversations, lectures, and discussions. Non-verbal communication involves the use of body language, gestures, and facial expressions. It can be used to convey information, emotions, attitudes, and feelings. Written communication involves the use of written words and can take many forms, including emails, letters, and memos. Visual communication involves the use of images, videos, and other visual aids to convey information. Barriers to communication. Several barriers can prevent effective communication. This include physical barriers such as noise or disturbance or distance, and psychological barriers such as emotions or attitudes, and semantic barriers such as language differences or jargons. Other barriers include cultural differences, perceptual differences, and organizational barriers. Effective classroom communication. Effective classroom communication is essential for successful teaching and learning. Teachers need to be able to communicate clearly and effectively with their students, and students need to be able to communicate with their teachers and peers. To achieve effective classroom communication, teachers need to use a variety of communication strategies, include active listening, questioning, and feedback. Teachers should also use visual aids such as diagrams and charts to help students understand complex concepts. It is also essential to create a supportive and inclusive classroom environment that encourages open communication and respect for diversity. In conclusion, communication is a complex process that involves encoding, transmitting, and decoding messages. Effective communication is essential for successful teaching and learning. It can take many forms, including verbal, non-verbal, written, and visual. Barriers to communication can prevent effective communication from occurring. Effective classroom communication requires teachers to use a variety of communication strategies and to create a supportive and inclusive classroom environment. Next, communication is the process of exchanging information, ideas. Let's once again have a quick recap. Information, ideas, and messages between two or more individuals. Effective communication is the foundation for successful relationships, both personal and professional. In the context of a classroom, effective communication between the teacher and the students is essential for creating a positive learning environment and ensuring the academic success of the students. Next, it's a two-way process, and it can be verbal or non-verbal, direct or indirect, formal or informal. Then there are many types like verbal communication, non-verbal communication, like body language, gestures, and facial expressions, etc., and formal communication. Next, informal communication, interpersonal communication, group communication, and barriers to communication, language barriers, cultural differences, and distractions, and emotional barriers along with physical barriers and perceptual barriers. Noise. Effective classroom communication is something which is of very important, essential for creating a positive learning environment and ensuring the academic success of the students. Then use clear and concise language, be an active listener, use nonverbal cues to convey messages, encourage students to participate in classroom discussions, provide feedback and clarification, use appropriate tone and pitch while communicating, create a positive, supportive environment. In conclusion, effective communication is essential for successful relationships, both personal and professional. In the context of a classroom, effective communication between the teacher and the student is crucial for creating a positive learning environment and ensuring the academic success of the students. By understanding the nature, characteristics, and barriers, the effective classroom communication, teachers can create an environment where students feel comfortable and encouraged to participate, leading to a successful learning experience.